NHL. And we're going to start off with Detroit taking on Pittsburgh, 7 o'clock Eastern puck drop in the Steel City. The Penguins open the betting as the $2.85 favorite, total at 5.5. And since those markets opened this one up, we're seeing movement upward on both the money line and the total, 295 and 6 flat. So once again, Pittsburgh open 285 up to minus 295. Total open 5.5 up to 6 flat. Right now, Detroit is plus 230 on the money line. We have Jimmy Howard projected in net for Detroit. Matt Murray projected in net for Pittsburgh. Now, if you like Pittsburgh in this matchup here, very, very big price for you. And they are going up against a Detroit team who's been kind of hot as of late. 8-1 straight up in their last 9. They've also covered in 4 out of their last 5 puck line plays on the road. Meanwhile, Pittsburgh, on their side of things, they failed to cash in 5 out of their last 7 puck line plays, taking on Detroit if you're into historical trends. When it comes to the total in this matchup, Pittsburgh is 9-3 to the over in their last dozen, taking on Detroit. So with all that said and done, they're red hot. I think they're in a good spot. Give me Detroit plus 1.5 in the over. 6 goals in that matchup there. Next game. Must have passed it. There it is. Montreal taking on the Caps, 7 o'clock Eastern puck drop in the nation's capital. Washington open 145, total at 6. Not a whole lot of movement in this one. Nickel move toward Washington up to 150. So once again, Washington open 145 up to minus 150. Totals at 6. 65% are leaning Montreal. 71% shaded toward the under. Right now, the Canadiens are plus $1.25 on the money line. Price projected in net for Montreal. Braden Holtby projected in net for Washington. The Caps are winning 63% of their games following a day off. Montreal on the other side just 438 as the official road underdog. When it comes to total, Montreal is just 36% to the over when Price makes the start. Give me Washington minus 150 in the under. 6 goals in that matchup there. Next game. Looking for the Islanders, guys. There it is. Islanders taking on the Panthers, 7 o'clock Eastern puck drop in Florida. The Islanders opened the betting as the $1.30 favorite, total at 5.5. And another situation where we're not seeing a whole lot of movement on this game. Just a nickel fade of the Islanders on the money line down to $1.25. So once again, New York opened 130 down to minus 125. Totals at 5.5. 65% are leaning Islanders. 72% shaded toward the over. Right now, Florida's plus 105 on the money line. Robbie Lehner projected in net for New York. Montembeault projected in net for Florida. The Panthers are winning just 30% of their games, taking on teams allowing more than 2.6 goals per contest. Meanwhile, the Islanders are 667 as the official Vegas favorite. Now, total-wise, New York's 9-3 to the under in their last dozen. Give me the Islanders minus $1.25. And the under 5.5 in that matchup there. Next game, all the way back up. Lightning, Maple Leafs, 7 o'clock Eastern puck drop in Toronto. Tampa Bay open 105 up to minus 110. Totals at 7. 60% are leaning toward Tampa Bay. 81% shaded toward the under. Right now, Toronto's minus 110. We're pretty much looking at a pick'em contest here, an even coin flip. Meanwhile, Tampa Bay plus 210, laying the 1.5 on the puck line. We have Vasilevsky in net for Tampa Bay. Anderson projected for Toronto. Toronto's just 3-7 straight up in their last 10. They've also dropped 6 out of their last 12 at the current market price. Tampa Bay on their side of things are winning 78% of their games as the official road favorite. They're also winning 81% of their games, taking on teams allowing more than 2.9 goals per contest. Now, total-wise, Toronto's just 38% to the over, taking on teams allowing 2.6 to 2.9 goals per contest. Give me Tampa Bay minus 110 in the under. 7 goals in that matchup there. Pretty good value on that price for the Lightning. Anytime you get the Lightning in a coin flip situation, I'm most likely going to do it. All right, next and final game for our NHL slate, it is going to be Vancouver, Nashville, 8 o'clock puck drop in the Music City. The Nashville Predators open the betting as the $2.85 favorite, total at 5.5. Not a whole lot of movement on the total in this one, although we did see a 30-cent fade of Nashville when it comes to the money line, down to $2.55. So once again, the Preds open $2.85, down to minus $2.55, totals at 5.5. 65% are leaning Nashville. Right now, Vancouver's plus 215 on the money line. Nashville plus 105 on the puck line. We have Markstrom projected in net for Vancouver. Pecorine projected in net for Nashville. If you like Nashville in the spot here, might not be a bad play for you. Vancouver's winning just 21% of their games, taking on teams allowing 2.6 to 2.9 goals per contest. Vancouver's also winning just 37% of their games as the official road underdog. Now, when it comes to the total, Nashville is just 38% to the over on their home ice. Give me Nashville minus 1.5 in the under, 5.5 goals in that matchup there. All right, let's go ahead and slide